ablaze with these numbers. I'm tapped out.
In a negative or positive way? Both.
You got one. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So Kendrick Lamar's new album, GNX, has cruised to the top of the Billboard 200 with the highest first-week sales of any rap album this year. According to Billboard, the surprise project debuted at top of the chart with 319,000 equivalent album units, becoming Kendrick's sixth consecutive #1 album. On that figure, streaming accounted for 285,000 units, while 32,000 was comprised of digital album sales. The remaining 2,000 units came from track equivalent albums. GNX has the largest sales tally of any hip-hop album this year, eclipsing Tyler the Creator's Chromacopia, 299,500, Eminem's The Death of Slim Shady, 281,000, and Future and Metro Booming's We Don't Trust You, 251,000.
Ablaze with these numbers. I'm tapped out.
In a negative or positive way? Both.
You got one side because it's nowhere near what Drake's For All the Dogs, anything like that has done. Even his surprise project of If You're Reading This It's Too Late, it's just not near those numbers.
He's a pop star.
Correct. And then you have the other side who they feel like now that the numbers were low, because at first when it's dropped, everybody was saying up here too, everybody was running around 400, 500, 600, just throwing crazy numbers around. When it didn't hit those, so now people are trying to, well, numbers ain't important. And it's like, so people are getting called out as being much hypocritical.
So when you win in the numbers, it's the numbers.
Exactly.
Numbers are not important when you're having a goat-to-goat conversation.
For All the Dogs at 401, they weren't that crazy far off.
Yeah.
My question is,
the point is, to their point, which I completely understand. Not saying I agree, but I do understand. Had he did one copy more than For All the Dogs, all the Kendrick stands would be going crazy right now.
That's true. That
so
is
the
true.
fact
And
that
they said he sold the most units still for the whole 2024. They said he still sold more units than Homeboy, but I think
he's to have 3 songs in the top 100.
he killing it.
he got the top 5.
Top 5, right?
Yeah, all 5 records. The first 5 records are his.
To me, what's interesting is
And the only artist ever to have every entry in a year debut at #1.
Yes,
And he got 3 #1s. #1 album. Like, there's no loss here.
Yeah.
no, he is
That nigga's
He's
on
had a year.
escalator, nigga.
different type
legendary shit. What does week 2 look like? To me, that's what's interesting.
That's
if
the
the numbers
most-
drop
that's
to
the most important thing.
If they drop to 50 or 100, then that's different. I think he's going to do 150 in week 2.
Same. I don't have the biggest drop off.
He might.
Yeah, I think a lot of people.
I still think that with regards to
Now, if he do under 100, then them stands got every right to come out and kick his butt.
I don't think he's gonna do under 100.
He's gonna do under 100.
I'm hearing like Luther is on the radio in rotation regularly now. Squabble Up is still a #1 record, which I think just their plan just was so dope because that was a tease song that everybody's been waiting for from the Not Like Us video. So people ran right to that. You put it #2 on the album, like all of that shit just is genius. So I think the numbers are still going to be pretty high.
A little too genius for me, but that's another.
But why too genius?
I think it was good for the marketing. I don't think it was good for the sequencing of the album. I didn't love the sequencing of the album as much as, but I understand why it was #2.
Tell Bahamadia.
Y'all love the sequencing of the album?
No, I just said last part. I have it resequenced.
Oh, okay.
I love the sequencing.
I don't have a problem with sequencing. Last night I accidentally put the 2 SZA records at the end because I did it by artist and it says Kendrick and SZA, and that actually flowed a little bit nicer to me.
Yeah, it flows
that's
much better.
just moving one record to the end,
Changing the sequencing.
one song. But yeah, I don't hate the sequencing.
I don't hate it.
It interrupts the flow of the album. If you got energy from
That's what I'm
the
saying.
intro, then you go to Squabble Up, and then you down to Luther, then you come back up to Hey Now, then you go down to this record.
Dodger
Man in
Blue.
the Man in the Garden. Then you go up to TV Off. Like it's doing this. That's what I didn't like.
Yeah, but don't know her like that again. Let her finish her sentence first to make freeze.
Well, one, it's not many rappers that can do a stadium tour, even with support. Like that's a very short list. It's a different world from an arena tour. So just the fact that he's pulled off a stadium tour is commendable. It's a very, very, very short list. Eminem, Travis Scott,
Beyonce.
I'm saying
Not
rappers.
Rapper, yeah.
Rappers.
Drake.
Kanye.
No, Drake can't do a stadium tour.
Really?
Yes, really.
I mean,
why you think that?
Not discounting right now, but
No, period. Why hasn't he done one?
That don't mean he can't because he didn't.
Yeah, you kind
The
of can.
money
You
that
do if
come-
you can, but
Yeah.
because of the money. I just thought he could. I thought Drake was the kind of the bottom, like the
Dog, Jay-Z can't do a stadium tour.
That's true.
That's true.
Rappers, it's hard. Kendrick, you see, he had to go. You had Eminem did a stadium tour with Rihanna. So again, stadium seats are different. We talk about an arena that holds 18,000 to a stadium, depending on how the stage is done, anywhere from 50 to 80,000 people.
That's crazy.
It's apples and oranges. So when somebody say stadium tour, it's a big deal. So it's like a 21 city stadium tour next year.
How do they predict that he will sell out the stadium tour? Like what do they gauge this off of? Because he could just do this tour and that's just SZA, right? He said he's doing it with SZA.
Yeah.
But how do we know that he's gonna put ass in seats?
Well, if they didn't think he wouldn't put ass in seats, they would have had him at an arena tour. They wouldn't have took it up. They wouldn't have took it up the stadium.
It's a projection. They're projecting that.
Yeah, that's any tour.
All tours projection.
All tours projection.
I know. I got it.
how many tour dates is it?
21?
21, something like that.
I'm not going to say that Drake is not, what are we talking about, stadium
tour.
Stadium act. Let's deal with facts. He hasn't done one yet.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's where I would be.
If the nigga did 6 shows straight at Madison Square Garden,
Yeah.
I don't know what it looks like if he tries to do a stadium tour, 1, and 2, I don't know that he's just trying to circumvent the fees that come along with stadium tours. I don't know. Again, above my pay grade. But it is a flex that Kendrick is doing stadium tours, 1, and doing the stadium in Toronto.
June 12th.
June 12th. The biggest venue in Toronto that Drake has never done.
The Rogers Center.
The Rogers.
What's that? Where the Argonauts play?
Who the hell are the Argonauts?
You a fucking Argonaut, man.
Who the fuck is that?
What the hell?
This,
You got to flex on us.
Is that where?
Lil Mel don't know the Argonaut
No, that's
is. Don't
it's
look
where the
it up.
Raptors play.
No,
It used to be-
it's not.
No.
No,
You just be my girl.
Yo, Mel just
This is my girl. This is my girl, man. You just have been blending in your whole life. Just,
who the fuck plays there?
What a fucking chameleon.
The Toronto Blue Jays play there.
Oh, gotcha.
Really?
Yes. That's where
Okay, I
that's the
haven't been
Rogers
back in a
Center.
minute.
Yes,
Sorry.
Matt Kemp never played for the Toronto Blue Jays.
That was great.
Yeah, drink your shit, girl. Go ahead. She don't give a fuck.
No, I don't care.
I thought they replaced. Okay, never mention them.
What do we think that's going to be? Anything? I'm sick of it. I want to go back to talking about Kendrick with Kendrick and Drake with Drake.
Same.
I'm tired of
Never.
the conversations intermingling now.
Everything's
So-
got to be related.
Right.
You know what I
It's
mean? Like,
over
it's
for
over,
that.
bro.
And then that brings in stan culture from both sides, which I'm sick of. I'm just sick of that.
I'm very tired of this.
Now, mind you, if it's gonna stay like that, then I'm down.
It's staying, bro. It's staying like that. This is
Yeah, it's gonna be there.
Big and Pac, Jay and Nas to an extent.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
they're married at this point.
This is way worse than Hov and Nas.
No, but I'm just saying in
We
terms
didn't have
of
the internet then.
you
Right, yeah, we
can't
ain't
say
having
one name without the other being.
This
brought
might be
into
the
mix.
worst one ever.
Yeah,
By
the
far.
internet's the time
Yeah.
we're
The
in.
Well-
internet. Stan culture.
Well,
The
second.
Second.
well,
I got Biggie and Pac first. Of
well,
course.
obviously.
They both died.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's 1B.
Yeah, I think when Jay and Nas was going at it,
They said,
fam, niggas was leaving their jobs. I remember this. Niggas left their job and was sitting outside in the cars because
Yeah.
Flex and them said they had some new Jay-Z shit. Niggas was
I
in their
remember
car.
that shit.
Like,
Remember that.
went outside, corporate America. Me and my man sitting in the car like,
now I was mad as hell. I sat by the radio for Super Ugly.
word.
I was mad about it.
Because they